So most of us know that a little while ago, billionaire Elon Musk made the decision to purchase Twitter for a whopping total of $44 billion. And then we haven't really heard much else about it, and the app hasn't seemed to change at all. So is it still happening? Well, it doesn't look like it. According to reports, Elon is trying to back out, and Twitter is suing him to try and get him to pay up the full amount and follow through with his acquisition of the app as he had promised. Elon seems to see some roadblocks in front of him that have made him turn his back and change his mind on the decision. Elon put the deal temporarily on hold a little while ago due to the fact that he was trying to get Twitter to tell him the true percent of accounts on the app that were actually bots, as he believed that they had falsely reported it. They reported that out of 229 million users at the time, only 5% were bots, or around 11 million accounts. Still a pretty large number, but Musk believed that the true number was around half. One of his main motivations for purchasing the app was to kill all the bot accounts, so obviously getting accurate information on this would be pretty important to him. He believed that these fake and often promotional accounts were one of the main issues on the app for both regular users and brands that use the platform for advertising. Elon's attorney said that getting this information was a clear term in their acquisition, and that if they did not get the information, then they would be well within their rights to back out of the multi-billion-dollar deal. Twitter obviously wants the money, but we're choosing not to investigate into the bot accounts or even let Elon investigate it himself. So this made Musk believe that they obviously had something to hide, and the bot numbers were probably closer to his own estimate than the stated 5%. Twitter put out a statement at the time that they were providing all the information he had requested, but Elon said that this simply wasn't true. He said that they were only giving him information about the way they found bot accounts and not about just how many were actually bots. Twitter has always seemed to want to cover this up, as they have previously shared the bot information with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, but even when they did that, they put a disclaimer that the number was probably actually even lower than what they were reporting. Well, Elon Musk is not happy about how this bot situation has played out and says he is well within his rights to now back out of the deal, but Twitter doesn't seem to think so. They are now suing him to try and get him to follow through on the deal at the full agreed upon price, and they're asking a judge to bring Elon to justice. They think that the reason he is backing out has nothing to do with the bot accounts, but is instead all about how the deal has affected Musk financially. After he signed the deal, they say that Elon's worth dropped by about $100 billion, obviously because Elon's shareholders weren't a huge fan of the acquisition. Tesla stocks dropped massively after it was announced due to people believing that he wouldn't have time to balance all the companies. As a result, there were massive layoffs in Tesla and its value tanked, which would obviously put a dent in Elon's net worth and income. Tesla wasn't the only one affected though. Twitter's own market value also slumped after the deal was made. So the bigwigs at Twitter are obviously desperate to get their $44 billion and try to recover the company. Elon backing out now and not going through with the deal would obviously leave a massive dent in the company's worth. They're not happy about Elon's excuse of the bot accounts being the reason for his backing out, saying that it is a model of hypocrisy. They are saying this because Elon apparently made it clear that defeating the bots was one of his main reasons for buying the app. So since he obviously knows that bots are such a big deal and he wants to fight the good fight against them, why would the mere existence of them be his reason for going back on the deal? Wouldn't this make him want to buy the app more so he can save it from the terrible evil bots? When it comes down to it, they say that Elon Musk signed the dotted line and now he needs to pay up, his excuse not being valid. As of writing this, there's no new information about the lawsuit and whether or not it's moving forward, so this is all I have for you for now. I've been your host Woody. Join us next time for more.